Hey, it's Henry from Thurbricks back with another video. This is part something of Bubble Mailer Backlog. Another 3 packages of my backlog of many Bubble Mailers and packages. So this one has these 3 and we will just get started with the cheapest one. Let's see. So we have $43, $42, and $89. Okay, so let's start with 42. Most of these, if not all of them, have been a long time since I have both bought them, and if I ever open them, who knows. Looks like a lot of superhero stuff. Hopefully I saw something good in here for $42, since there isn't too much going on, but I guess we'll see. So this is the first video on my channel, welcome. What I do for the most part with my free time is build Lego, buy Lego, do whatever Lego things one does. And I mainly build figures. So a lot of these I will list either on Bricklink or, keep for myself if I don't have them. So for instance, this figure, I want to say like El Dorado. Let's see, real perfect. He came in a DC set at one point in time. I don't have him, but I'm not sure if I'll keep him. But he is complete, which is great. So I can just list them right there. Make sure his condition's good, no cracks, no scuffs or whatever. But sometimes, let's just go here. This is Aquaman's torso. I think this is a Lloyd hair and some Ninjago head. But for instance, if I want to build Aquaman, I still need his head and hair. Maybe it's in here, maybe it's not, but luckily I have enough parts and pieces to kind of rebuild these all and get them listed. So yeah. What is this guy's name? I don't think his movie did well. Morbius, there we go. The vampire. I think there's probably a few Iron Men in here, and that's probably why I bought it. I know the newer stuff isn't doing super well, so like with this helmet mold, but maybe this one does a little bit better. I don't know. A lot more Iron Men in here, to be honest, so maybe I'll just grab most of them. This kind of looks fake, but maybe it's just a loose, or maybe a loose head, or maybe a fake head. I'll check that out a little bit later. Iron Man, maybe some more mask. There we go. Mask. These masks do pretty well. I think this might be Heartbreaker Iron Man. It is scuffed though, so I probably will not sell that. But Iron Man masks do pretty well. It's like the most common part that you lose on an Iron Man. But Batman, those aren't gonna do super well. Looking at this, I'm not really sure why I bought it, because most of the time superheroes don't do super well. There are a few heads in here. So like an old Doc Ock, a new Doc Ock, those will do okay. A lot of Iron Man, Pirates of the Caribbean. But like, that's pretty scuffed. Like, can't really use it. Which is fine. I mean, when I buy these, I try to make sure I can make some money, even if some of the parts are damaged or whatever. I don't know if this is a good Robin head. Probably not. This is some Batman. It's mutant leader, maybe? I don't know if the head's good. The figure's all right, though. Batman. Nothing, like, super crazy here. Just a lot of... There we go. War Machine. Just a lot of, like, torsos. I don't know. This might be Supergirl's legs. They're either Supergirl or Wonder Woman. Not quite sure on that. Yeah, I don't know why I bought this, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of parts, like Green Goblin, that'll do fine. Thor, Batman, whatever. Some head, like Nick Fury, will do fine. Maybe it's just a restock of some parts I needed. I don't know. I'm sure I hopefully looked at it and thought it would be a good deal, but who knows. Gamora, that's not too bad. I do see this. I know there's like micro figures from the Helicarrier, the Marvel Helicarrier, but I'm not sure if this is one. I'll check that out. But not too much else. Batman, Loki's, yeah. Who knows? I mean, it'll be fine, but it won't be super great or anything like that. So hopefully the next package is a little bit better than that. I'm sure I made my money back on it. Hopefully I can just use all those parts that I just got though. All right, this one is $43. Feels a little bit smaller. I think it's just Star Wars, which isn't the worst thing in the world. A lot of the time Star Wars sells better than superheroes anyways, so I'm not too mad about that. So let's just get into it. 501st clone, nice. Stormtrooper, I think that's an Old Republic. It's an ARF helmet that's quite colored. Here's an ARF that is in much better condition, good. Phase 2, like OG, whatever they're called, not Senate. Maybe I'll try to try to remember what it is called. That's nice. I think this probably goes, I know it's wrong head, but it goes with the ARF helmet, and then got an ARC helmet too, which is good. Most of a lot of mismatches here. Most of a 501st with some colored arms, and probably the best thing out of this lot is going to be this Rex helmet, which probably, what did I say, $42? Probably pays for most of it. It is a little dinged up, so a little worn there, but since it's like an expensive piece, I'll probably list it as like used and like pretty detailed on kind of what's in it. I will check. So this is probably what the Rex came on, but not the correct Rex head. So I'll make sure to check under these helmets to see if I see anything. Nope. Stormtrooper. Thing under here. Nope. Oh, nope. Nice piece anyways. Snow Trooper. Another just phase 2. And another phase 2. Okay. I mean, besides the helmet, nothing like super crazy. A few of them aren't in like super great condition. But I mean, if I just sell the Rex helmet, I'm sure I'll make most, if not all, of my money back, and then I'll have the other clones to sell as well. And clones do well. Star Wars overall it's a good thing to find in your lots. Okay, so this is the most expensive one. This one was $89, and another fairly small bag, and again, Star Wars. Okay. I didn't really remember the last two, but I do remember why I bought this one. So I would say 2 years ago, no, not 2, what am I thinking? Maybe a year ago or like 8 months ago, I found a Death Star, not complete. Most of the pieces were there, and not many of the figures were there. Luckily, like Tarkin was there, and a few of the other expensive figures were there, but not all of them. And then I saw this lot, and most of the figures I was missing were actually here. So let's just get this organized a little bit. So this one won't be for sale unless, I think a few of like C-3PO I probably already have. Maybe like Leia I already have. I use a Bricklink wanted list to kind of make sure I write everything down. But I know, for instance, this guy is, I'll have the price somewhere probably, but I want to say around $40 or $50. And so is, I think, wrong. This might be Han's head too. I'll make sure all the heads and stuff are good. But something like that. And that's another $50. So for like $92, if I can get all the figures I need for it, it's a great deal for me. Then I don't have to pay shipping on like multiple Bricklink orders or anything. I just pay one, then I'm pretty much done. Let's see. It's a little scuffy on the helmet there and a little scuffy on the, maybe overall on this figure. See what heads are underneath these. Another scuffed Luke head. Yeah, I just put that one on. Okay. I mean, overall, pretty good condition. At least these two figures are in good condition. That's really what I care about most in this. If I can buy the whole thing for market price of just these two, then I can sell the rest. I did just notice this too. Tough day to be a stormtrooper. Damn, yeah. That's, I don't know how that happens, but I guess people play with Lego and they just play rough with it, but you know, that good for them. Okay. Well, that is all. Let me see. I don't think I saw anything in the first two that I really loved. I did like the Rex helmet, but I think these two are the winners for me in this haul. The most expensive two figures left to complete my Death Star. And I do realize that or only like a couple months after I finally complete my Death Star, the new one's coming out. So hopefully I can get it. We'll see. I think a few of the figures just leaked today and yesterday. So you might be seeing this video a little bit later than that. But I'm excited for when it comes out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.